Man, what is good, YouTube? I decided to make a UFC card of every matchup with Khabib that we could have got, but we didn't. Anyways, the first matchup, we got Khabib taking on Usman, and then we got Khabib taking on Tony Ferguson. And then for the main event fight, we got Khabib taking on GSP. Let's get straight into it. Alright, for the first matchup, we got Khabib taking on Kamaru Usman. Khabib started this fight within 10 seconds. He just shot a double leg and got Kamaru Usman to the ground. He ended up getting the top mount. He postured up. He started raining down shots. Usman wasn't really doing the best job at blocking. And then he got hit by a huge elbow that rocked him. Khabib still kept him there in top mount. He rocked him again with another elbow. Kamaru Usman was having a problem getting out of top mount. Khabib, he took advantage of that. He just kept posturing up. He was landing huge shots. Usman was moving out of the way of some of them, but he was getting hit a lot. He ended up giving up his back, but he got the half guard. Khabib, though, he transitioned the side saddle. He started raining down shots on Usman. Usman was not doing a good job at blocking. He got it into side control, but Khabib got back to top mount. Then he got the half guard. Then he got the side saddle on the other side. Khabib, he just started raining down shots. Usman was not getting out of the position, and then finally, with like 20 seconds left in round one, he got finished, and Didnt had to step in. Alright, after a round one dominant finish over Kamaru Usman, we get into the second fight. We got this one, the curse fight. We got Khabib taking on Tony Ferguson. Ferguson, he started off this fight. He was trading shots. Khabib was there for it, but he wasn't really getting damaged or anything. Tony Ferguson, he tried to work in a knee and an elbow. He started missing some shots. Khabib was doing a good job at moving in the way out of shots. Khabib, he's moving all over the place. Tony Ferguson went for a little jumping kick. That made Khabib want to shoot a double leg, and he got Tony Ferguson to the ground. But Tony Ferguson, he stands up right away. He gets back up to the feet. He caught Khabib when he was shooting. Khabib, he shot another double leg. Tony Ferguson tried to catch him to a guillotine, but Khabib, he reverses it to a Von Flue choke, and then he opts out of it. Khabib tried to do some damage. He postured up. He started raining down shots on Tony. Tony ended up moving out the way, and he got back up to the feet once again. Already doing way better than what Usman did. Khabib, he shoots another double leg straight into a guillotine. I don't know why Tony Ferguson's even going for it. After Tony put himself into a bad position, he ended up getting stuck into a crucifix. Khabib, he started raining down punches. Tony, he tried to escape it. He wasn't about to let him out that early. Finally, he ended up hurting him so bad that he ended up posturing up, and he started raining down shots, and Didnt stepped in once again in another round one finish for Khabib in a dominant fashion. And now we get to the next fight. Alright, now we get into this one. We got a super fight. We got GSP taking on Khabib. All these fights were kind of super fights, but here we go. We get straight into it. GSP, he goes for a Superman punch. He ended up going for a Superman punch again. Khabib was moving out the way. He hit him with a nice straight. He shot 2 takedowns. GSP was on it. He stuffed both of them, and he ended up trying to get his own takedown, but Khabib, he was able to defend it. GSP goes for a spinning kick. He misses again. He shot a double leg. He got Khabib to the ground. Khabib, he pushes him right back off, though. GSP already doing way better than the last 2 fights, but Khabib, he shoots a takedown straight to a guillotine, and then he turns into a Von Flue choke. GSP gets out of that. He tries to transition to top mount, and he does. This time, Khabib, he didn't go for ground and pound. He tried to go for a triangle. It seemed like he probably could have got it, but he tried to reverse position. GSP didn't let him. GSP got into top mount. He started raining down huge shots on Khabib, and he even rocked him with an elbow. He postured up again. He gave him a little shot to the head, and then he tried to go for an armbar, but Khabib, he hops out of that, and that ends off round one. First person to make it out of round one against Khabib. GSP, he came in. He got caught by a check hook. He goes for a Superman punch. Khabib moves out the way and counters him. Every time GSP went for a Superman punch, he was getting countered by Khabib. Khabib was doing a pretty good job. He throws a nice overhand, feints a shot. He feinted another shot. GSP ended up shooting his own takedown. Khabib tried to counter it with a hip toss. GSP didn't let that happen. He lands a nice right hook. He rocks Khabib. He has him on the back foot. He is wobbling backwards. GSP, he kept up the pressure. Khabib, he shoots a desperate double leg, and he actually gets him to the ground. GSP ended up giving up his back, but he survived. But he ended up getting caught up in top mount where Khabib started raining down shots, but didn't land anything too big, and that ended off round 2. Now we get to round 3. GSP, he throws a little calf kick. He tried to go for a spinning shot. Khabib was right on it. He landed a little combo go, and he rocked him. GSP, he starts swinging back. He rocked Khabib. Then he drops him to the ground. He just starts spamming hooks. He shoots a takedown. Wasn't able to get it. Khabib shoots his own takedown. He has his back. He wasn't able to get that. GSP hops out of it. GSP, he tried to move out of his shot. He shoots a double leg straight into a guillotine. Khabib wasn't able to get it. GSP, he postures up. He gets reversed. Now after the first 2 rounds, it seems like both fighters just want to grapple, but they're doing a good job at defending each other's stuff. Khabib tried to catch him to an armbar. GSP, he's right on it. He hops right out of that. He went to crucifix. Khabib was able to survive it. He didn't get hit with anything. GSP, he ended up getting to the top mount. He started raining down shots. He tried to go for a nice little elbow. Khabib moves out of the way. He ends up sweeping GSP. He reverses position. He got the top mount himself and kept him there for the rest of round 3, but didn't land anything. All right, now we get to round 4. Khabib, he came in throwing shots, but GSP hit him with a nice check hook. He rocked him. He had him on the back foot. He goes for a Superman punch. Khabib moves out the way. He shoots a takedown. He misses. GSP shoots a takedown. He misses too. GSP, though, he comes in with a nice lead uppercut. He rocks Khabib. He has Khabib shooting desperate takedowns. And they just keep trading back and forth for takedowns. Khabib, he ended up shooting another one. GSP tried to catch him into a guillotine, but he uses it, the reverse position. He gets the top mount. He started raining down shots. He lands a huge elbow that rocked Khabib. Khabib, he transitions and gives up his back. GSP, he tries to put him into a back sitting position. Khabib, he hops out of that. He rolls over the full guard. He ended up getting stuck in half guard. GSP, he tries to go for an arm triangle. He tries to lock it in, but Khabib, he goes ahead and he hops out of it. He reverses the position. He takes GSP's back. GSP, he rolls over. Now he's stuck in half guard, and Khabib thrown him for the rest of that round. All right, now we get to round 5, the final round. GSP, he threw a little strike. He goes for another Superman punch. I don't even know why he's throwing them. Not a single one landed. Khabib's just countering him every time. And GSP, he eventually found that shot. Lead uppercut, sleeps Khabib bad. In round 5, first person to beat Khabib in the tournament. He celebrates with a backflip, and that ends off this card. All right, after a beautiful uppercut finish, that ends off the fight. But I just wanted to look at the scorecards in the round by round real quick. We go to round 1. All right, GSP hit him with a little stun. He stunned him in round 2 also. We get to round 3. They both stunned each other. GSP had a knockdown. Round 4, GSP stunned him 3 times. And then finally, round 5, GSP, he puts Khabib to sleep. He ended up having a 40-36 on every single scorecard. So he was going to win by decision if it made it that far. And it wasn't like he just caught Khabib and put him out. He ends up dominating him 40-36 in every round and then sleeps him. That ended up winning fight of the night. Performance of the night was Khabib against Tony Ferguson. And he also had a dominant finish over Kamaru Usman to start off the card. 2 dominant finishes to start off the card. And then GSP comes in, dominates Khabib, and knocks him out in round 5. And that wraps up this card of every fight that we missed of Khabib. And I hope y'all liked. And that's it.